Why does it matter to improve my memory? And in what way does improving my memory help me to connect with other people?
So we've gotten to the point where we don't need our memory, right? A lot of people don't know how to drive to a place, a city next door. They literally, if GPS went out, good luck, right? You don't know anyone's phone numbers. How many people's phone numbers do you have memorized? Few and far between.
One.
Exactly. Tomorrow, your iPhone goes away, no Apple, no cloud, you're screwed. You're screwed, am I right? If you can't get that back, your life is. So what do we need our memory for? I think memory is a superpower because no one expects you to have it anymore. Years ago you need, now you don't. So I'm gonna give a great example, one that I have in my book, which is something applicable where you can't cheat. Cheat is I have my phone, and I feel a lot of us, whether we're parents or kids or teenagers or any stage of life you are, you're gonna meet new people at some point soon. You meet them, you shake their hand, you say hello, you just forgot their name. Literally, they just said it to you and you forgot it. How many times has this occurred to you? I'm guessing numerous. And now you can't enjoy that conversation because all you do is feel dread. Now you're looking for someone around that you know to introduce them and pray to God. You go, this is Steven, say hello, like tell them your name. You want that moment. So I have a trick, a tip for that specific situation as well as others for memory. But I've repurposed the instructions on a shampoo bottle so it sticks in your head. Shampoo bottles have 3 words on the back: lather, rinse, repeat, right? Lather makes your hair smell good. Rinse cleans your hair. Repeat, we got to sell more Pantene Pro V. So we all know that. Everyone knows lather, rinse, repeat. I will describe it as this: listen, repeat, reply. Listen, repeat, reply. So easy. The first step sounds silly. It's comical. Why am I even saying this? The first step is what 95% of us do wrong. We don't actually listen. When you hear that person's name, it's not a memory issue. You never even knew the name to begin with, because right when you walked up to them, just like a computer, read, write, very hard to read and write at the same time for our brains. You were thinking of something else. You were thinking of what you were going to say back to them in most instances. So at that moment, the number one thing to do is actually listen. Quiet your mind. So simple, so easy, but that's where we screw up. Right when I walk up to you, I make sure that I've heard your name because I instantly repeat it twice. Steven, is it Steve or Steven? I want to make sure. I've just said your name 3 times. Already your chance of forgetting it have gone down dramatically. The last one is reply, which is use one of the 3 following tactics. 1, you could learn how to spell it. You have a name that can be spelled. So I go, is it Steven with a V or a PH? And you with a V, I go, I like Steven with a V better. That's the right way, am I right? So now I've associated it, Steven with a V. If it's not a name like that, if it's, Jacob, you're not gonna spell that. I'm gonna say to you, I might comment. I go, Jacob, I love that shirt. Where'd you get that from? The V-necks, Jacob, really sharp. So now I've created a visual hook. You're Jacob with the V-neck shirt. Now I remember you. Third one is if you want, you can do something that's a connector to someone else you know. So if I know a Steven, it's so funny, my sister's dating a guy named Steven, small world. So you've really quickly connected it. That happens in 5 seconds, what I just said. Everyone likes a compliment. Everyone likes a hook. You will not forget that person's name for the rest of the party. I promise you. And this works on people of all ages. It's not a memory issue. If you can remember your best friend's name, you can remember the name of somebody you met at a party after 5 seconds if you practice and do exactly what I just said.
And I think a huge part of it, as someone that does meet a lot of people, is you go into the meetings with people, and because you don't really think the small stuff matters, most people don't think someone's name matters that much. They think they're walking into the presentation, they're pitching for $1 million, they're thinking about the campaign, they're thinking about, how they're going to structure the offer. They're not thinking about the name being pertinent. So you walk in, you shake hands, hi Deborah, nice to meet you Deborah, you walk to your chair, you're still thinking about the campaign. And within 3 minutes you've lost their name. And I do think it really has a huge impact. When I was reading your book, I was thinking do you know what? I don't do a good job of that. I meet loads of people all the time. I walk up, I say my name, they say theirs. For me, that's not important information.
Right.
And I thought,
until you get it wrong. And then that's the memory they carry of you. I would say to people, if you don't know someone's name, we think that it's a dreadful thing to ask them again. It's an avoidable thing with this, but I would still say that you're still showing interest, and there's a few tactics around it, but say, forgive me, but I really would like to know. I don't know why it slipped my mind. Tell me your name again, please. Yeah. I think even that is a much better way to play it, because again, you're human, they're human, everyone's vulnerable. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I'm okay with letting people know that there's a human side and humanize it. And sometimes if I can figure it out, I will. But I'll say, give me a clue, and I go, help me out. Tell me where it's like, oh my God. And sometimes I have a memory hook and I'll remember who introduced us. I'll go, oh, I met you through Steven.